Hello there everyone, and welcome back to another Assassin's Creed video. So we open up again when Vidic just suddenly enters our room. Why is that reason? Just to wake us up. And apparently so, that Vidic just wants to keep us awake instead of staring at us while we slept. And as you guys saw from the last video, we actually had to re-upload it because of some audio issues, so that's also great. So, now we got a conversation between Desmond and Vidic, so,
Read the newspaper?
Never cared much for that stuff.
Then let me sum it up for you. The world's a mess. It's pathetic, really. You've seen it firsthand yourself. 1,000 years between you and your ancestor, and society remains just as barbaric, just as stupid.
And your point is...
Order, Mr. Miles. The world needs order. That is what we're working towards, and that is what you're helping us to achieve.
You expect me to believe you're building a better tomorrow?
That's exactly what we're doing. The human race calls out for direction. They want to know why they're here, what they're meant to do. Well, we're going to tell them. And once they understand how to live their lives, everything will be better.
Better how?
An end to all conflicts, large and small. Isn't that what you assassins strive for? Peace in all things?
I told you, I'm not an assassin.
Right.
I still don't see where I fit into things.
In time, Mr. Miles. In time, you'll understand. Or you won't. I don't care either way, as long as you show us where it is.
Where what is?
To go?
Yes, we are.
So we still have to figure out this mysterious object that Desmond keeps on questioning about, but we are actually informed on what it is. It's called the Apple of Eden, which I might have, introduced to you guys in, the first episode. So, Phantom gets back into the Animus to continue the memories of Altaïr. So now that we're loading up back into the Animus to continue the memories of Altaïr, we show up again in front of Al-Mulin, which is congratulating us on assassinating Tamir, if I remember correctly on the name. And this is when we got a rank up as well, which allows us to do counter kills and have a short blade. Which is kind of okay. It's just not that, I don't know. But Al-Mulin tells us that there are two other targets inside Ark and Jerusalem, which I don't remember the places, but Ark is in Israel. So Al-Mulin just continues to tell us about things on how they're gonna do things, how things are gonna go, and the two birds that left are heading to Ark and Jerusalem, and now we finally get to play as Altaïr after getting the sharp blade and counter kills. Yep, and now we are rank 2. Which we can practice in the courtyard, not by choice whenever we leave for the first time. And Phantom leaps off the second floor again. And this is when we get interrupted by the same dude that interrupted us last time, which we are not going to show you guys the practice again because, well, there's not really any point to this, besides just continuing on our merry day. So, Phantom exits out the tutorial and just continues on with the mission. So in the So this episode we are going to be heading into Ark. We are going to be heading into Jerusalem next time, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. But we transition to see another flag, which Phantom totally missed on the second episode. So, and we go into the kingdom, get another flag, then head to Ark. Ark is kind of a very historical backdrop for its like age at this time, because currently it is 1190 in July, which explains which is very historically accurate because of its backdrop, mainly because of its destroyed nature, its gloomy feel, and so on. And this is Ark Israel, July 1991. I accidentally said 90. And as you guys can see, the corpses on the ground right now is really accurate to what had happened beforehand. Because, well, as you can see, Ark went through a war with, I think, King Richard, which ended up with this. So, Phantom is trying to debunk a way to get inside Ark, which can be easily found, but they are having struggles with a horse again, so that's also another thing. And as you guys can see, that the horse had changed, mainly because of the fact that Phantom was struggling trying to get to Ark while
The old man's gonna cry.
in the kingdom. So that's why the horse is now currently white. Phantom finds a way to get inside and past the gates over the guards, and yeah, we're just gonna cut through, and we're gonna get a flag as well, and then head to the Assassin Bureau. We had saved you guys the viewpoint synchronizations, so now that we are heading into the Bureau, it's probably, well, Phantom is struggling to get into the Bureau again. And now it's time to finally talk.
Altaïr. A little bird told me you'd be paying a visit.
Al-Muallim has ordered the execution of Garnier de Naplouse, so here I am. What can you tell me about him?
He is the Grand Master of the Knights Hospital, and surely keeps his quarters in their district. Beyond that, I cannot say. I suggest you search the city. See what you can learn from the people.
Tell me where they gather and I'll see what I can find.
The public gardens north of here, but what's left of them are as good a place as any to begin. There's an abandoned market northwest as well that merits watching. And Maria of Jehoshaphat's church to the west remains a popular meeting place. These three locations should be sufficient for your needs.
I appreciate the information, Rafiq. It will be put to good use.
See that it is.
Now that the discussion is over, we are going to go cut to one of the activities that we could do, which is pickpocketing. If you guys don't remember from the last episode, pickpocketing is when we can just steal, like, information and all that, and Phantom is currently taking care of the guards that are on the rooftops, so we can go into the area where we can pickpocket, but Phantom has struggles while doing things, so he kind of just fights everyone, mostly. As we get another lag spike, but Phantom can, just does the job, does his things, assassinate, it's just easy. Just Wamu combo them, simple as that. But Phantom just slowly walks so he doesn't like get attention to himself. He checks where a hay bale is and just jumps the totally opposite direction to see if there is another entrance, which there is not, besides the one that is currently blocked by guards. So Phantom runs over to see two guards and the hole to enter in stealthily. And so Phantom fails to assassinate again, and totally misses sword swing, but Phantom got confused with the controls again, and yeah, Ubisoft, please don't make F the lock on. Just automatically lock on whenever you get into combat. But Phantom kills Seaguard again, and then we finally get to another guard, which unfortunately stays locked on to Phantom for quite a bit. So yeah, he has no idea what to do. They both don't. So we are just gonna speed this up to see what the heck will happen next. And yeah, they both just stand there for quite a bit, actually. But when one of them, Phantom, just does something and just gets pushed down and knocks the dude off. Because why not? The guards actually check up on the body as well, and this is... Phantom continues to have struggles trying to get down. Meanwhile, there's a flag right below us. So, whenever Phantom finally gets down, they collect the flag, which is there, and continue on with the mission. Currently, we are seen, so we can't really do much. But what we can do is blend into the crowd here and kind of just try to get out of like the sight of other guards. The two targets that are currently locked onto us are questioning why we are there. We have no idea either. But yeah. So we lock onto the targets there.
So what you got there?
And we hear them arguing.
Speak of, just some damn tube. All I found was a bit of paper with these nonsense scratchings.
Them's not nonsense, but words and letters.
Why is a man putting words and letters in a tube? It's a waste of tube, if you ask me.
Must be important. Give it here, and I'll have a look.
Like you helped last time. I ain't letting you steal this.
Well, ain't you clever? Have fun with it then.
So now that the main target is currently like done with the whole thing, Phantom kind of screws up with the first attempt. Yes, there are two attempts, but what happens is that Phantom was kind of close to the target, and the target was kind of like looking back, you know, just consistently, and then spots us. Yep, Phantom got spotted. So we have to leave the area for a little bit, and guards kind of got on us. Yeah, Phantom severely failed in this. Then Phantom has been using counter kills as well, so that's why we kind of lasted this long as well. And they comboed the absolute hell out of this one. So now that we can redo the attempt, Phantom just corrects his mistake. But I keep on saying him because I'm so used to saying those type of... Anyways, Phantom just kind of stays away from the dude, you know, stay away from sight, and finally succeeds on pickpocketing the guard, the target, not the guard. And if I remember correctly, that is our second thing that we had to do, because, well, the first investigation activity that we did is kill archers so an assassin can get through to the city, and we cut over to the assassin bureau.
Altaïr? How fares your search for Garnier?
I know when and how to strike.
Share your knowledge with me then.
He lives and works within the Order's hospital, northwest of here. Rumors speak of atrocities committed within its walls. It seems the good doctor enjoys experimenting on innocent citizens. Most of them kidnapped and brought here from Jerusalem.
Clever. By stealing his subjects from another city, he avoids arousing too much suspicion here. But back to the matter at hand. What is your plan?
Ganya keeps mainly to his quarters inside the hospital, though he leaves occasionally to inspect his patients. It's when he makes his rounds that I will strike.
It's clear you've given this some thought. I give you leave to go. Remove this stain from Acre, Altaïr. Perhaps it will help cleanse your realm. Rest here until you're ready to begin your mission.
So now that we got the feather, we are going to head to the target that we wanted to do, but whenever we started parkouring and getting close, we encountered a problem. We crashed. Anywho, since the crash, we kind of had to restart, but it's all good. It's all good. We didn't lose any progress that we had, but we did kind of lose the traverse method that we used. So we restarted it. Went over to the hospital as well to see if we can do the assassination, which we could. It's just taking Phantom a bit just to get over there. Phantom, just... yeah. And also, Phantom was kind of iffy about, Assassin's Creed crashing like that. It was not fun for them. But Phantom, gets closer to the hospital and, first he needs to assassinate this archer. He says hello, but, yeah. Control... It's really hard for, Phantom to have, to use a keyboard with Assassin's Creed 1, apparently. If only, there was a remake that makes controls a little bit more compatible for players like Phantom and all. But, anywho, Phantom thought that we could go through the window, but then realized, wait, we couldn't. So, they tried the next best thing, besides having an annoyance of people trying to beg. They're kind of like I don't know. Phantom, anywho, then, gets another flag and goes around the, hospital to see if, like, they should, there we go, if they should, you know, do things, but gets, noticed, then hid, and then finally finds the, spot that they need to go to, first, getting the viewpoint, then heading down towards where they need to do the assassination. So, Phantom drops down, takes some damage as well, but doesn't matter because, well, we're at the correct spots. So, we, then we unlock the cutscene.
I asked you to retrieve the patient, not to kill him. There. Everything will be all right. No! Give me your hand. Touch me. Not again! There's no fear, else I
like you helped the others. You took their souls. I saw, but not mine. No, you'll not have mine.
Take hold of yourself. You think this gives me pleasure? You think I want to hurt you? But you have no choice.
Every kind word is by the back of his hand. All lies and deception. He won't be content until all bow before him.
You should not have done that. Return him to his quarters. I'll be along once I've tended to the...
You can't keep me here. I'll escape again.
No, you won't. Break his legs, both of them. Have your people nothing better to do?
I swear, every time that we see one of these guys, I swear, they always have something bad within them. But Phantom continues to, do this, assassination. But, yeah, they quickly find out that there's another entrance and decides to go through them, blending into the, surroundings, which is pretty slow, in my opinion, but Phantom is blending in, you know, being careful of those, not schizophrenic, crazy people, because apparently they keep on shoving Phantom around for absolutely no reason, and trust me, Phantom was kind of creeped out by this. By every single one of these people. The target went into an area that is kinda full of, like, crazy people. So Phantom originally just waited it for a bit and kinda just stuck around, you know, just sitting, watching. But that's not gonna actually work. Then we get knocked again, and the guard kind of told us to step away, but we were kind of knocked, so... Yeah, those guys are really annoying, and Phantom and I really hate them with a passion. Thanks, Ubisoft. So, the target goes up to the table to talk to nobody, apparently. Until we got close, and we slowly walked up to the target, but that was not really the case, so we had to fight them off, all of them. So we countered the target, and then we counter-killed, and then we kind of do a chain of counter-kills. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened with this fight until the target decides to attack us. So we do another one, that's 3. Then 4, or not 4. Then 4. Nope. Yep, 4. Then we get hit in the back because one started running and kinda just locked onto them, and now we assassinated the targets.
I'll rest now, yes. The endless dream calls to me. But before I close my eyes, I must know what will become of my children.
You mean the people made to suffer your cruel experiments? They'll be free now to return to their homes.
Homes? What homes? The sewers? The portals? The prisons that we dragged them from?
You took these people against their will.
Yes. What little will there was for them to have. Are you really so naive? Do you appease a kind child simply because he wails? But I want to play with fire, Father.
What would you say? As you wish. Ah, but then you'd answer for his burn.
These are not children, but men and women full grown.
In body, perhaps, but not in mind. Which is the very damage I sought to repair. I admit, without the piece of Eden, which you stole from us, my progress was slowed. But there are herbs, mixtures, and extracts. My guards are proof of this. They were madmen before I found and freed them from the prisons of their own minds. And with my death, madmen they will be again.
You truly believe you were helping them?
It's not what I believe. It's what I know.
Assassin!
Now that another city is on high alert, it's time for Phantom to get out of there. So, yeah. They got guards locked on him, you know, and Phantom just escapes, you know? But everyone is still locked onto him, so Phantom has to do the next best thing and commit to a parkour montage. And it got really rare all of a sudden. I don't know what happened there. But everyone was really after Phantom, and we get close to the Assassin Bureau by the end of this entire situation. And, yeah, that's kinda a thing, because Phantom... Dang, Phantom is really going out there.
Forget this.
But finally, once the icon is now yellow, Phantom hides within a, I don't know what this is, but the guards are now confused on where Phantom went and finally lost him. Phantom finally got out whenever the coast is clear and returns to the Assassin Bureau, probably over jumping it.
What news, Altaïr?
So, yep, and he finally goes into the
Then you should return to
place
Marseille with
and
news of your victory.
just
There is something else.
chills, you know, showing proof and all of
Would
that.
you have me read your
And
What do
now
you think he wanted
that
from this
is
place? That he would keep them and experiment
the
on
end
as he
of
did.
the arc. No, not the ARK arc. I'm talking about ACRE arc.
Altaïr.
So, yeah.
It doesn't matter what
Thank you all very much for watching on today's episode of Assassin's Creed. If you guys want to see more, hit the like button and subscribe.
you saw.
And
What I saw was
yeah.
not a place of healing, but of
and
Why are we having
if you guys want to see a 100% series about this, like I said, like and subscribe. We are willing to listen to you guys and do all of that for y'all. Anyways, yeah. We finally get some rest again, and yeah, this is actually going to be it for the episode. So, yeah. Thank you all very much for watching. Follow our socials down in the description if you guys want to. And yeah, we shall see you all next time. Goodbye.